Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're really taking a look at Esper Shadow Deck in Timeless format. So by this point, you might have already realized that Mockingbird is the best card to have come out from Bloomburrow set, and it's not even close. This card is just amazing, and in this deck, we're going to be abusing this card as much as possible, and I think I might have found a perfect shell for that, and that is in the Death Shadow deck. So besides the Mockingbird, recently we got a card called Nethergoyf from Modern Horizons 3. So now we have Nethergoyf and Death Shadow that can become pretty beefy, that can also abuse the Stubborn Denial in this deck. But what if I said you can play another 4 copies of Death Shadow or 4 copies of Nethergoyf? That sounds amazing. And that's basically the gist of this deck. We're going to be using Ranger Captain BOs to find the Mockingbird so that the Mockingbird can either copy another Ranger Captain BOs into finding another Mockingbird, or the Mockingbird can copy the Death Shadows or the Nethergoyfs into a flying creature. So just imagine a Death Shadow that's flying. That's pretty insane. But because all of these creatures that I just pointed out happens to be all 1-mana creatures, so Ranger Captain Bios is going to be our value engine, and it's going to be a lot better than playing something like Treasure Cruise in this deck. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to try this deck out, and having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Timeless Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Okay, that's actually, I mean, it does have a Brainstorm, but yeah. I'm keeping the Nethergoyf and a Orcish Bowmaster. Might actually be just a Brainstorm here, since all of these other cards are the cards that I want to keep. Run out the Nethergoyf. Right on. Into a Brainstorm. Seems like they have a Solitude. Nope, it's a Grief. Well, it takes out the... okay. I wonder if it's actually Mockingbird plus Fatal Push here. I guess that doesn't really work because I would have to crack the Flooded Strand. That means my Fatal Push isn't triggering the Revolt for the Grief here. Oh. It's that kind of deck? So they're missing a black source to reanimate back their Aatroxa, I'm guessing. Okay, let's cast this because it's gonna grow our Nethergoyf. Oh. Okay. I keep forgetting. That's a flying Nethergoyf. See what they do. A Subtlety. My opponent plays a Subtlety. Okay. So Surgical's in. Person. Vexing Baubles in. I don't want more than 2 copies, I think. I think the 3rd copy is only there for Omnitels. And I think I want a copy of a Swords. They did have a Frog, so Fatal Push is going to be nice. I think I'm going to cut some Mishra's Baubles. Maybe some Bowmasters. Even some brainstorms and even like stubborn denial. Maybe I'll do something like this. Can't keep that. I can, however, keep this one. Maybe I should have actually grabbed the what is it called? Mishra's Bauble. Yeah, I think that was actually a mistake. Psychic Frog. I'm guessing demonic tutoring for reanimate, perhaps? Thoughtseize here would be great. Unless they're gonna use it now. Okay, they use it now. Now I could grab a Mockingbird or a Death Shadow. Let's just grab a Mockingbird. So in order to block this Nethergoyf, they'd have to sacrifice... They'd have to discard 3 cards. My opponent has to discard 3 cards if I sacrifice the Ranger Captain Bios. So I guess I'll just sit back here. I could force my opponent to just sacrifice their discard their entire hand, but I do lose out on 2 creatures in response. So let's see what opponent does. Opponent sits back. What should I do? Maybe I should have actually grabbed the shadow. Right? Oh, they got a... Wait, what? Why didn't they just sacrifice, use the Priest of Felright? Okay, I think they got me. It's a little bit too fast. And we don't have any, like, Graveyard Hates. Okay. Graveyard Hate. The frog really walled me. The early frog. We just gotta find the removal spells. Not a fan of this hand. Like, at all. But it's, I think, better than mulliganing. They have a demonic tutor. Nice. That's huge. That is huge. Wow, my opponent keeps it on top. Kinda scary. Wonder what could it be. Ooh, Surgical is a great card. What a great pickup. What a great pickup. And a Ranger Captain? That's a flying frog. Just naturally. That's sick. That is super sick. Diviner of Fates. We gotta get rid of this somehow because they have a Flare of Denial. I guess I could... Ranger Captain VOs in response, right? Yeah, that's something I can do. Stubborn Denial. Am I playing Stubborn Denial here or Shadow? Maybe Shadows? Oh wow, they sacrifice it. Cool. Strix. Also pretty cool. If I can just basically lower their life total so that they can't reanimate, that'd be nice. I think we just attack all. I could grab another Mockingbird, but I think I just want to leave up a Stubborn Denial here. So now we have a Stubborn Denial plus a Surgical. Seems pretty nice, right? If they lose one more life, they can't even reanimate Aatroxas anymore. Oh, did I make a mistake? Sure. That's not even that good. What is this? What is this? What? Wait, hold up. Pest control? I mean, okay, to be fair, I did bring out this deck does have a lot of 1-mana creatures, but the Mockingbird, does it get rid of Mockingbird even if this transforms into other creatures? Because I don't think so, right? I think it only gets rid of like Death Shadow and Nethergoyf. Yeah. That's rough. But I'm gonna keep it. Nice. My opponent mulliganed as a scam deck, and we kept our entire hand. What? Main deck Harbinger? No way. Okay, what does the Stubborn Denial do? I just go down on cards, right? I shouldn't have cracked that. Okay, so at least we're not getting reanimated here, which is good. And now we have a Drown Up for reanimate. I just don't want to get, like, Harbingered, you know? Doesn't seem like they have reanimate, though. Otherwise, they would actually used it. Okay, my opponent's being very annoying. What is that last card, sir? Can I take it back? Can I take it back? I should have maybe shocked this in case I draw, Wow, okay. I guess we don't even need to do that. There we go. Another Goy. Boom. Nice. Glad I didn't use our Stubborn Denial. Also, what is going on? I kid you not, I never see Reanimate ever in the ladder. Why am I seeing Reanimates back to back to back? Can somebody please tell me? Anybody? Harbinger main deck though, like that's crazy. I wonder if they're gonna have it again. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have it again. Okay, so go down onto Mishra's Baubles, and I'm gonna go down onto copies of Brainstorms. Let's try that. Okay, this is a hand that we cannot keep. Grief again. They're gonna have to take out the Surgical, I believe. And they're gonna reanimate. And they're gonna take out the swords. No, my Orcish Bowmaster. Grief is so bad versus Nethergoyf. Let's just attack. And we're just going to flash in Orcish Bowmaster or Drown in the Lock. I think I'm gonna take the damage from this Grief. Because I have a Shadow. Now, if they have a Bowmaster as well, well... pretty bad, but... what can you do? Doesn't seem to be the case here. Pretty nice. Another grief. Oh, you can't even use it. I'm gonna guess it's a fatal push. But just in case. Really? Okay, we need some miracles here. Like that. Oh my god. Wait, they block? No, are you kidding me? The tapping! Okay, it's fine, it's fine. That tapping was insane, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Sacrificing the Ranger Captain Bios means that they can't reanimate. Okay. Because in my mind, I was like, okay, I gotta play the Mockingbird with the Ranger Captain Bios. Because the Mockingbird copying the Death Shadow is going to make the Death Shadow into a flyer, right? To block the Brazen Borrower. But it tapped my only blue source. Okay, finally we get to play against the Loris deck. Loris is a bit of an extinct companion nowadays. Double Mishra's Bubble. Kind of want them to like tap out, but I don't think they're gonna tap out here. So this must mean that opponent actually has a removal spell in hand. Otherwise, they would have actually cracked the Mishra's Bubble on their turn so that they draw. I don't really have a choice here. Yeah, I don't really have a choice on this Mockingbird. It is just going to come in as a 1/1 flyer. Or not. Okay, we have 3 Nether Goyfs. Into a Stubborn Denial. I don't think I can play this Ranger Captain Bios. I'd rather have like a counter spell up, even though it's just only taxing 1. Putting this card means that all the Nether Goyf becomes a 2-mana card. I mean, 2-attack creature. That's pretty relevant. I mean, next turn I'm gonna play this card anyways, right? And then it's gonna get countered, so might as well. I'm not sure when this Stubborn Denial is gonna get value though. Okay, apparently it did just get value now. Psychic Frog. Psychic Frog, Psychic Frog. I could just attack all. I don't think that's too bad of an idea, actually. Because it also puts card in the yard. They'd have to discard 2 cards, so... Wait, they got rid of a... Oh yeah, they have another Mistress Bauble. Yeah, they have to discard 2 cards for this, which is, like... not ideal. They had a Spell Snare. Let's just grab... Okay. It's tapping. Whoops. 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 What am I doing? Oh, they have a Flare of Denial. Oh, no, it's just a trigger from Psychic Frog. Yeah. Drown in the lock now. That's a good sign. Until Lauren revealed. Tapping out. Always fun. Ooh, a land. Land is not a good sign. Let's just keep attacking. Yeah, let's just keep attacking. Really? Kinda crazy. So they take additional damage. Okay. I really wish this wasn't a land. So we can take advantage of this situation here. Yeah, I really wish it was not the case. Another Psychic Frog? I mean, I feel like at this point, we just need to keep attacking. And hopefully they ran out of gas. We just gotta keep doing this. Opponent explodes? Not a Bowmaster. Does my opponent explode? Drown? Sure. And it's the last card. Another removal spell. Let's find out. it's actually a removal spell. Okay. Round 2. Let's try that again. Nice. Okay, so the infinite pressure with the Nethergoyf and or Mockingbird actually did a job. Pretty cool. I want a copy of a Test of Talent and a Stubborn Denial. And I would like Pitting Needle on a Hearse. How much do we care about the Pitting Needle? We probably just want our own copy of a Unlicensed Hearse, right? And a copy of Surgical Extract. So this matchup, I want to cut some copies of these as well. It looks like I'm cutting a lot of Mistress Bubble and Brainstorm every single game. Because we keep playing against a black deck with a bunch of Orcish Bowmasters. I probably want to play Thoughtseize first before Nethergoyf. Or should I wait on the Thoughtseize until turn 2 so I can go Thoughtseize Nethergoyf on a single turn? That's probably better, right? Like, unless I get another 1-mana card here, that'd be nice. What to do? Yeah, let's just go tap land so we can go Thoughtseize into Nethergoyf. Oh, that's perfect. So we can go Thoughtseize Nethergoyf into a Thoughtseize Unlicensed Hearse. Pretty good. Wow. My opponent kept a pretty greedy hand. I often do that myself. Surgical. They have a Spell Snare and Tameo. I actually can't... I mean, actually, I do have a Drown, so... I feel like because if I use the... Okay, this is kind of weird. I feel like they're gonna use... I made a mistake. I should have cracked the Marsh Flats. Yeah. Because now they get to, okay. Should I just Thoughtseize now again? Because they got a Surgical. I think I will. What is the card that I don't want to see? I mean... I can answer either Tameo or the Psychic Frog next turn, so... I'm gonna go with Tameo because it's a 1-mana card. Okay, good. Now we don't have to worry about Surgical. Nice, they found the land. Very nice. Mockingbird. Okay, I think I have a plan, so... Looks like we're just going to be, Ranger Catabios into... our Death Shadow here. Okay. So, our Nethergoyf, we don't really care about now that we have a Death Shadow set up. We have a Mockingbird. Their Spell Snare's completely dead. Their Surgical is dead as well. Now, if they want to use the Surgical, they should have used it there. So this is dead unless they, like... Okay, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. They gotta eat 2 things here. Should I just attack all? Let's just attack. They have to go considerably low on cards. So they have a Psychic Frog versus 3 creatures. They even discarded an Orcish Bowmaster. Maybe that attack was bad. Yeah, maybe that attack was really bad. I think I misplayed. By the way, that's an amazing draw. I think I might have actually won because of that. Yeah. Yeah, what a draw. Almost made a mistake again. I always make that mistake. So I can get back another Death Shadow. Probably the play here, right? Because it makes like Psychic Frog like so hard to attack. And pass. We'll keep attacking with the Ranger Captain BOs. Maybe actually, I don't know. Okay. Let's see what the last card is. Maybe I shouldn't have actually used it. There's only 1 card in the yard, so they're not gonna be able to make the Psychic Frog fly. I kind of want to just brainstorm. Is that weird? I mean, it definitely seems like they have something, so probably can't. Actually, I can't really attack with this, huh? Because I die if I do that. Yeah, I would die. This Ranger Captain BOs... I mean, actually... I mean, I do have a nice Hers. Maybe I could have attacked. It's a bit weird. I think I will brainstorm on opponent's turn. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I can attack with this Death Shadow. I take 3 damage. Boom. I think this is a free attack. They can't block this. Very nice. Mana drain. Get rid of that. Can I attack all? Block, 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 block. They take 6. They dead. They're dead. They're dead. Yeah, they're dead. I'm not crazy, right? I'm not taking crazy pills. My opponent is dead. Block, block, they take 6. GG's. Okay, that's good to know because Psychic Frog has so many texts, you know, who knows if it actually could gain back some life. Alright, so this deck was incredibly sweet. It's probably the only thing I can really describe this deck. Surprisingly good. We didn't play against any energy today, which is kind of weird. So a little bit disappointed about that because I do have 2 copies of Sun Cleansers and 3 copies of Toxic Luge, Prepared and Surgical Extract, and Unlicensed Hurts versus like a Flage matchup. So I do have a lot of Cyber cards versus Boros Energy as you can see here. And yeah, a little bit weird, right? Esper Death Shadow. It's surprisingly good. It's surprisingly good. So obviously what makes this good is because the problem with the Death Shadow is you only play 4 copies of Death Shadow, right? But with the addition of Nethergoyf, you have 2 1-drops that are very beefy and very powerful, which also takes advantage of Stubborn Denial as well. If you now add Mockingbird into the mix, now you have 4 more copies of Death Shadow, 4 more copies of Nethergoyf, which is just so strong. Like you saw from that Demir game that I played, we played a Nethergoyf on turn 1, into a Nethergoyf on turn 2, into a Mockingbird. Or was it Mockingbird twice? Like, that was so sick. And naturally, those 3 Nethergoyfs grew to like 4 size power, which is kind of the sweet spot for the Nethergoyf in the stack, which is going to turn on the Stubborn Denial because we only play 5 card types, mostly creatures as you can see, and then we got some instant speeds, lands, and then last power is going to come from either sorcery spell or artifact. So already like the Mockingbird, just really good card in this deck, right? But as soon as you add a Ranger Captive Bios, my god. This is better than Treasure Cruise in this deck. It's so good because Treasure Cruise, all it's going to do is just going to draw 3 random cards, but you know what you're getting with the Ranger Captive Bios, so Ranger Captain Bios, grab a Mockingbird, Mockingbird copy the Ranger Captain Bios, and then grab a Death Shadow. It's just so good, and the fact that the Mockingbird's copied creatures are flying is just insane. Like Death Shadow and Nethergoyf flying, my god. Or the Psychic Frogs just naturally flying, my god. Insane. So yeah, had a really fun time with this deck. Didn't lose a single game just because we haven't really fought against the top tier deck. But I mean, I guess the Mirror Tempo is considered to be a top tier, so just crushing the Mirror Tempo with the Nethergoyfs and Mockingbird does feel pretty good. I do genuinely feel like the Mockingbird is the best card from the Bloomburrow set by miles. It's not even close. And this card is amazing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.